What's up, you guys? It's Twan. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Today we're going to do a quick review on a project called Nodac. So Nodac is actually known as a node aggregator. Many of you guys know that in the last few months there's been a huge amount of different node projects that's been forking one after the other. Most of the time, most of them don't even last more than a month or 2 months. And quite honestly, I haven't been excited about any of them because I feel like none of them have been sustainable compared to like Strong Block or Gala nodes. Those are kind of like the infamous ones that I feel that are pretty exciting. However, the rest of them out there, I think there's a couple of them that are potential. I could name a few, but I would say 95% of them are absolutely just garbage. And that same goes with the Olympus DAO forks, right? A lot of the Olympus DAO forks, I did 1 or 2 reviews on the channel, and after about a month and a half or 2, I realized that they're not sustainable. And so a lot of these are high risk. Even though I like high risk, I like high rewards. Most of them I feel like it's just not worthy enough to do a review on because I want to make sure that you guys are getting something that is of value when I'm reviewing these projects right here on Passive Income Group. However, I just came across this project, Nodac, and when I actually looked at it, I thought, man, this is very unique and there's a potential behind this project because how they are actually approaching the node projects out there by being an aggregator. And I believe that there's a way that the way they're doing it potentially could be decently sustainable if they're doing it correct. So we're going to do a quick review on Nodac. And I believe that for me, myself, I'm going to actually document my results every few days. So that way we can see how the progress is going. But we're going to go do this review right here on this video. So stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back to Passive Income Group, where we show you some of the best ways that you can generate passive income right here in the digital space. My name is Twan. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and then ring that bell so that way you can get notified every single time we upload videos right here on this channel. All right, so today we're going to do that review on Nodac. So earlier I did talk about how there's a ton of node projects, node forks out there, and a lot of them are just a dime a dozen and they don't really sustain. Nodac is doing a different approach. Instead of selling us nodes, they are actually selling you Nodac tokens. So they have their native token, which is Nodac. And what they do is when you actually buy and hold Nodac, the tax that they actually charge on purchasing it through the Ethereum network or through the Avalanche network, they will take that money and they will actually diversify it in different node projects, which is why they call themselves a node aggregator. They aggregate and diversify in all these different nodes, and the reflections, fancy term for the returns, will go right back and pay out to the community in the form of Ethereum and AVAX. I think this is really interesting because other projects, what they do is you buy their node, and in return, they're paying you their token. So basically, they already got your money. They got your Ethereum, they got your AVAX, whatever the case is. And in return, they're paying you their token. And as the token value rises, increases, there is a sell pressure that actually happens. People feel uncomfortable to hold on to it, so they feel pressured to basically sell it. And if they're dumping the value, the value of the token ends up decreasing. And that's when the project ends up dumping, right? So there's a lot of sell pressure behind it. Instead, what Nodac is doing is they're doing it in a very unique way where you're buying Nodac, you're holding it, and in return, the reflections are paid back to you in Ethereum and AVAX, which is in my opinion, the coins that you want to actually get paid in. And so I think this is pretty cool. I think there's a potential. Now, do I still think this is still a high risk? Absolutely. High risk, high rewards. Make sure you do your own due diligence, do your own research. And for me personally, this is for educational purposes only. And for me, I'm documenting this so that I can see my own progression and results every few days. A few other things before we move forward. Usually these type of projects, you kind of want to get in the early phase. You kind of want the kinks to kind of get massaged out. And when I click on the Discord, man, there is there is only like a handful of people that are actually in the Discord. There's 482 members in the Discord. I mean, we're talking about really early. This is only a handful of days old, okay? The Twitter account, I have it right here. Twitter, there's only 1,157 people that are following it. Now, the admins that are actually that are on the Telegram, they seem that they're very responsive. They are communicating and they're responding back to those that are following them on here. So I think that's quite good. Another thing I think is pretty cool is that if you go here and you click on their link tree, which make sure you follow their Twitter if you haven't done so yet. When you go here, one of the things I actually like is that they are KYC'd with Assured DeFi. Now, if you don't know what Assured DeFi is, Assured DeFi, what they do is they actually verify the identities of the people who are running the project or the protocol. And they just wanted to prove that the creators are actually, they've been reviewed or they've been docked, right? There's documents about them. However, here's the thing, they still allow them to remain anonymous, but at least what Assured does is they want to make sure that they reviewed them, who they are, their background, and if everything checks off, then they give them this nice little NFT to say, hey, you have officially been reviewed and you are considered a seal of trust by Assured, whatever the case is, right? Now, does this mean that this is 100% safe? No, it's just, I like the fact that Nodak took a step to say, hey, look, we want to let you know that you can trust us. And I think that's not bad. That's kind of a good head start right there. And you can continue to actually check out their Telegram. There's not a whole lot of people, still very, very, very early, and go from there. They don't have their white papers yet. I think they just weren't ready. They weren't expecting the growth, but they've done quite well. Look, in the last 7 days, they've exploded, starting off at the price of 0.002. Now they are at 0.05, 16% growth in the last 24 hours. But in 7 days, there's been over 2,000%. And the all-time low is 0.07. So this thing is pretty crazy. Now, the way how they do pay out, though, just so that you understand, is as you are holding Nodak, you're getting paid throughout the day, Ethereum or AVAX, depending on which one you purchase with. So if you purchase Nodak through the Ethereum network, you're going to get reflections in Ethereum. If you bought Nodak with AVAX, you're going to get reflection in AVAX. That's just how it works. So once you actually hold Nodak, what's great about this is another benefit is that, let's just say in a month or whatever, you feel like, oh, I'm done. You can actually sell 100% of your Nodak and get your money back, which is pretty cool. Well, depending on the value of the token at the time. But this does relieve the sell pressure because you do have a lot of it you're holding on to, so it can be liquidated back and forth. Now let's click on launch dashboard. Now on here you can see that the market cap is currently 2.6 million. That's nothing. It's still very early right now, and you can see how much liquidity they have, which is the treasury, and there's currently only 292 holders, which is, in my opinion, this is just brand new. And you can see the wallet balance right here, and you can hover back and forth from Ethereum and AVAX dashboard, and you click on the AVAX dashboard. So there's, just give you an idea, okay? In the Ethereum dashboard, the market cap is 2.6. On the AVAX, it's 3. So that's around what? That's $5.6 million total in market cap. Still nothing. That's still absolutely nothing. And once you're done doing that, you can actually click on the node balance. So earlier, remember I did tell you that they aggregate by basically diversifying different nodes. So technically, they're not really a node project. They're basically, you're buying their token and then they're diversifying the nodes. So they already have in the Avalanche network, there's 18 Milk nodes, 16 Playmate nodes, and 6 Thor nodes. And the returns of these are basically calculated and then basically distributed back to the holders, and they get paid in AVAX. Same goes with Node, right? With the Ethereum. Currently right now, they've already invested in 40 strong nodes already, which is a lot in just a handful of days. And the reflections are paid back in Ethereum. All right, so let's go to AVAX. And then when you click on navigate to, let me see here. Let's go to portfolio. When you click on portfolio, all you have to do is click on wallet, and it's going to tell you the total amount of rewards distributed. So I'm going to click on that. And right here, you can see already they've already paid out a total rewards of 805 AVAX. Right now, AVAX is $98,000. $98. What's wrong with me? I'm thinking about thousands all the time. So if you take 98 and you multiply that by 805, so they've already paid out $78,000 in reflections back to the community rate in like 3 days. All right, that's nothing. And there's pending rewards right here. You can click on claim rewards and it'll go to your wallet. Now, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. If you just wait, it'll automatically, once it hits a certain number, it's going to deposit it right into your MetaMask, SafePal, your Trust wallet, or your Token Pocket, whatever your DApp wallet that you do have, it's going to go ahead and pay that into your wallet automatically. So that kind of gives you a quick idea, you guys. Personally, I am pretty excited about it. I have currently right now 83,292 Nodak tokens. I will continue to do a review every handful of days to show you my results. My results may vary, and hopefully everything turns out as solid as possible. I think this project has true potential compared to other ones out there, and don't ever put anything in that you can't afford to lose. So with that, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully this video helps, gives you a quick idea. If you feel like this video has provided value to you at all, definitely hit that like, subscribe, and then ring that bell. And we'll continue to update you with more videos right here on Passive Income Group. Thank you.